Howdy, bourbon fans, and welcome to another episode of Round the Barrel. Today we are discussing the Bombergers releases for 2022 through 2025. So Bombergers comes from one of my favorite distilleries. You're very well aware of this. Yep. I love me some Michter's, and
so do I.
And this is one that I seek out every year, and it's always a good release. Yeah. So we are going to dive right into this thing today with
Christy Pruitt-Haynes, the Whiskey and Cigar Chick.
JR with the Whiskey and Rock Podcast.
Bobby Lee, just Bobby Lee.
Just Bobby Lee. And of course MJ. Guys, this, of course, y'all know how I feel about this one, so let's dive right in. First one is the 2022. We're going to start back in time a little bit and move forward. So,
starting on the right?
Across. I changed mine. Yeah.
I knew you always did yours different.
So yeah.
Wait a second.
Mine, so. Just lovely on the nose.
It is. Always.
So Bombergers is an older brand too. This is a brand that started, Michter's kind of when they bought the brand and they changed the name and all. But they've got, the Shanks bottle comes out typically about the same time as the Bombergers bottle does. I always prefer the Bombergers bottle typically. Most often, this is the one I really kind of have leaned to. This is the one I really kind of seek out. But I've had several Shanks bottles that are excellent as well.
Yeah.
So,
satisfied confession. I think I've only ever tried maybe 2 Bombergers my entire life.
Well, then you're going to try 4.
Well, there you go. You're in the right place.
Big time expanded today.
Uh-huh.
I'm getting a darker cherry, though. Like a darker.
Yeah. It has a dark cherry, a little bit of a.
Yeah.
Kind of almost like a little dustiness to it.
Yeah, it does.
Get some good oak.
This 22's. I wonder if it's been. I'm curious to see what this does as we go across, because I've never set them side by side and done this before, and obviously different, ages. So
I really like the back end on that. That flavor just sits on the back of your tongue for.
That's kind of where it's sitting on the
like 20-30 seconds right now.
To me, it's almost going a little tiny bit medicinal on the back end, though. Like, just a little bit of, I don't want to say cough syrup, but
I don't hate it.
No, it's pleasant.
I don't hate it at all. It's
which I don't usually like most medicines, but. This is a good one.
Yeah, because a lot of those medicinal, like you were talking about, it just leaves that bad taste in your mouth, and I'm not a fan of it. This, I don't dislike at all.
No, this one you'll keep going back to.
So
it's really good.
2022 was a good year, I guess. I can't remember 2022. It's been so long ago.
In the world, not so much, but in bourbon, yes.
Yeah, well, it's a whole different world. We were fighting to get this kind of stuff in 2022.
Yes, exactly.
So, but anywho. On to 2023, yet another year we were still fighting to find good bourbons and things, but 2023, let's see if I can't.
Now the nose even is different on this one, I feel like.
I need a little rinse there. We might have had a few pours before we did this, so,
That's just being prepared.
Yeah, well, you don't want your first sample to be...
Yeah, to me, this has a little bit of a sweeter nose and a sweeter palate.
Yes,
absolutely.
Citrus on the nose. No, the nose on this one is definitely different.
A little orange.
Yeah.
In this.
Definitely more the nose on the first one.
I'm trying to see which...
I kind of like the nose on the second one better.
I think I do too.
I like this one.
I like the nose on the second better.
This one's a lot lighter, it feels, too.
I think I'm going to be the outlier today.
That's okay. That's why they keep making it,
Yeah. This one does have a brighter taste.
It's more, the citrus comes through on the palate.
Yes, absolutely.
For sure.
But it's cool, and I think it just goes to show how different things can be one year to another. Right. And we were talking about it earlier. They're all similar proof.
They're all the same proof.
Yes.
They're all 108.
So they're still distinctly different flavor profiles for each of them, which is super cool, and I think just speaks to the skill of it.
But they're not super divergent either.
Yes.
They kind of have their lane, but there's a lot of flexibility within that lane for how these are going to taste and finish and all that.
2023 is excellent. That's really good.
I still need 22.
Okay.
All right.
Well, so far.
We'll see how we go through it.
So we've got some differentiation. I don't know if you guys can, out there in video world, if you're trying some Bombergers with us, we'd love for you to do that. Let us know what you think in the comments section. And then as we move on to 2024, I know a lot of us have got things going on in the bourbon world that we've been working on outside of this series. Whiskey and Rocks podcast has been doing well lately.
Yeah.
Some good shows lately.
Yeah, we've had some really good shows. We've recently had 291 on. Distillery out of Colorado.
Yes.
They do some phenomenal products and very not well known. Their distribution, they kind of pulled everything back in house, so they're mainly focusing on Colorado and mail order. But the stuff that they're making out there is incredible. Just did I don't think it's out yet, but we just did a recording with Short Barrel. So we're gonna
that's such good stuff.
They're doing amazing things over there.
We did a hockey tournament in Atlanta, and I was just like, so I was ready, and I was going to get Short Barrel, and they closed at like 2:00 on Friday, and then we weren't. I was like, I didn't get by there that week. I really want to. Guys, if you're watching, I really want to get there.
Well, you might be happy in a few months.
Ooh. I'll always be
a little tease.
Yeah, exactly. Sounds like save more.
They're working on some things right now to make them a little more accessible during the week and the weekends possibly. They also have a location in the airport now too.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. When I called down there and talked to him about it, he was like, this is kind of pretty open about that, but
they run lean and mean on the staffing side of things.
Did 11 I think was the entire even sales staff.
Yeah,
but they do some great stuff down there
really
too.
Do. So that will be a good episode. That'll be out probably in a few weeks from when we're recording this one.
Nice.
Cool.
Some really fun things going on.
Some things to look forward to on the Whiskey and Rocks podcast.
And speaking of the 291, I know that's not what we're talking about today, but it was one of the most interesting bottles. They do a triple distilled whiskey.
Yeah.
That was like 172 proof.
Yes.
That I had. Yes.
Was it the one that Fred?
I was teaching a Whiskey U class.
Yes.
I was teaching a Whiskey U class, and there were some people from Colorado on it, and they were talking about that.
Yeah, it was so good. I had some of that in December, and if I would have known the proof before, I would have never guessed that's what it was.
Yeah.
I tried like an 18th month, I think it was aged in like pine wood, and it was the weirdest thing I've ever seen, like reading it, but it was wonderful.
Yeah.
So.
Interesting.
Yeah, they're doing some really cool things. I'm excited for more people to learn about them and hopefully get their hands on a bottle and see what it's all about.
That's the fun of craft. They experiment and create some new stuff.
All right, 2024 Bombergers. I admit, the nose, I'm not getting a whole lot of anything.
No.
Like it is. I'm sitting there trying to
dive
into this one. This is one of the stick your whole nose in the glass.
And there's still nothing.
This kind of feels kind of midway between the 2022 and the 2023.
See, I'm not getting anything on the nose. Palate though.
Yeah. Like it has a little bit of the sweetness of the 23, but a little bit
really
more
like
of that oakiness on the 23.
Yeah, that oakiness comes through to me. That stands out because that's one of my notes that I really. This is.
This one is really good.
The nose didn't know. The palate's fantastic.
I'm 100% the outlier. I like this, but it's probably my third favorite.
I actually think this is my favorite of the three.
Wow. Okay.
I really, of course, now I like the woodier notes that I could get. That's one of my things. It's one I like so much. But yeah, this one's excellent.
It's very good. It's just
So you're in order so far. 22, 23, 24 is favorite.
I actually am right now.
Okay. All right. That makes it easy.
So jumping. So what do we think? What 24? I mean, I'm at 24. That was my favorite.
I like 24, but I'm thinking I'm leaning still towards 23.
I think it's very good, well balanced. It is. To me, I'm not getting a lot of complexity. Like it's just kind of there to me on that one.
The one thing I will say, it doesn't last as long as that 23 did.
No, it doesn't have the finish the other way.
I am a sucker for a finish.
Yeah, and it didn't last. It didn't hang around quite as long. So, and on to a year I would gladly forget, 2025. Not my best year of life since my existence began a long time ago.
Well, it's over now.
It is. We are in 2026.
Yes.
So
is that why you want the fancy glass for 25 to try to make it better?
No, this was.
But that is a cool glass.
This
is
one we
fancy.
got. This was one of those Woodford sampling glasses. I don't know if you're supposed to take these.
Well, you know.
We'll use out.
Hey, you do it and ask questions later. Ask for forgiveness later.
Send me
instead
a
of
bill
permission.
for the $6 of glass out of it. It's fine.
This one's my least favorite of the four.
See, and I'm nothing on the nose with this. It's just like the 24 nose. Nothing.
Yeah, nothing on
The
the nose.
nose and the palate to me were very just flat.
This one is a sweet. To me, though, this is sweeter than the others.
See, to me, this is a little dustier. It's almost
It's interesting.
It's dustier to me, a lot dustier. I don't get the wood notes quite as predominantly pronounced in this. To me, this is a dustier one, which I think I'm kind of with you on this. This is definitely my least favorite of the 4 years that we've tried, but like I wouldn't be ashamed to drink it. It's got an oily note to it as well.
Well, I think that's the thing. At least for me, I'm not drinking any of these.
No.
I think they're all very good.
Oh, yeah.
So we're being just hyper technical.
Yeah, we're being very picky.
What we're tasting
So,
here.
Makers, I love you guys. Y'all can send me all the free stuff you
Every
want.
day.
I have spent a fortune in your gift shop, and I do mean fortune. Visa, you're welcome. So,
I will say I think I like the texture on this a little more than 3, but I like the flavor a little more on 3. So I think
this hangs around better than the last
to
one.
keep it easy, I think I'm just going to stay in order of 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Just easy for me.
Now I am going to be the difference on this one. This might be my favorite,
There you
and
go.
it's because I am big on mouthfeel, and I know that's a big thing for me. But there's a subtle sweetness to this that I really appreciate.
It's good. And I like the oily note at the end. It doesn't show up right away, but it's right on the tip of the tongue.
Exactly.
It hangs out there, and it stays.
Yes. Yeah, I finished this
like
one.
spearmint gum almost. That's what I'm kind of getting on, but it's not initial. It's kind
Right,
of on
it's
the
the-
back end, and kind of you got to wait a second or so for it to show up.
Yeah, it
and then
develops.
stays there.
It develops. I think this one may be
So
it for me.
25 for you,
I'm going 25.
23,
2.
22 for you,
I'm 23, 24, 22, 25.
and I'm 24. So in other words, we had each bottle was liked by one of us better
Yes.
the
There you go.
most. So there you go out there in the world. This is just, but now I guarantee you, we were being hyper picky on
Oh,
this
yes.
brand because
Yeah.
this
Yes.
is one of those that if you can get your hands on a Bombergers, you get your
Get
hands
it.
on a
Get
Bombergers.
it.
Period. It's just that good
I
stuff.
buy these every year.
Yes.
They're phenomenal.
Yeah, and like we just took these off the shelf because this is what I'm not missing a year of that one. That one's one I'm, but to me that's like, me and Booker's. I have to get every Booker's release. I'm same with Bombergers on an annual basis. So makers, keep doing what you're doing on it.
Please.
We just had a panel of 4 very well versed drinkers, and each year was liked by a different person. So that just goes to show you that your palate's never wrong. It's what you like, and we got some differentiation on this panel, and obviously we'll have 26 when it comes out, and we'll probably get more variation of opinion. But for those of you watching, like, subscribe, leave us a comment. I love comments. I've had some great interaction with some comments, even some other YouTube people that have sent us some things that have been excellent. I want to say thank you for that, for those of you that have done that. Both feedback and comments that have been great, and we are looking forward to seeing you on the next video.
Yeah.